when you want to pull up Michael Jackson's catalog so Frank Trigg could see this, he has one of the greatest catalogs of all time. Obviously, I know Sony and everything that's going on with that. But then at the same time, Michael Jackson was one of the most influential artists of all time. Have you seen the run he had just in his 20s? Because people don't ever talk about this. When Michael Jackson was in his 20s, look at what he did just in his 20s. I'm gonna pull this up for you so you could see this.
Why
real
are you
quick.
glazing Michael Jackson right now?
Because I think he's one of the greatest artists of all time, and he gets just
You know,
destroyed.
the only thing I don't like about Michael Jackson is that he stole the moonwalk from me.
He didn't steal the moonwalk from you. You crazy.
He stole it from me.
You crazy.
I used to do that move in Memphis, going down the street, and
20
Michael Jackson was driving by in a big limo, and he saw me. He was like, "Hey, what do you get?"
He is from it. He did grow up pretty close to there.
No, he was Gary, Indiana, but he hung out in Memphis all the time because he liked Elvis.
No,
Michael Jackson stole the moonwalk from
Michael
me.
Jackson has a house in Gary, Indiana.
I invented the moonwalk.
Okay.
I called it the nigga walk.
Hey, God, dude. At 20 years old, he did Off the Wall. At 24 years old, he did Thriller. At 29 years old, he did Bad. He was so famous that when he went to a game, Magic Johnson begged him to go to a game, and Michael Jackson was so famous that when he sat down, the crowd went so crazy, and they wouldn't stop. They had to get him out of the game. They had to have him leave the stadium because he was so famous.
Michael Jackson was the best at disguises. I heard rumors that he'd been to a UFC before, but no one knows. One of his best disguises was like an old man. Michael Jackson was the best.
I can believe that because
Michael Jackson's the most depicted artist and musician of all time, and he's also the most depicted person of all time, second to Jesus.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's more photos and more renditions of Michael Jackson worldwide than any other person on the planet besides Jesus.
I got another fact about Michael Jackson. The nigga had a deep voice. That's a fact.
Did he change it?
Yeah, he changed his voice because look how good he was at singing. Mm-hmm. You know, that's his singing voice, and he used it all the time because his voice was so deep, man.
Oh, no. Hold on. He didn't have his voice changed? I thought he did something to change his voice.
No, he didn't.
That's just the way he would talk.
That's
so
the way
sing
he
that
talked. But he had like two voices that he used.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense because we all know it. I mean, you talk to an on-air most broadcasters that do like ring announce whatever. They have one voice and then a different voice from their
yeah.
I mean, it makes total sense.
A lot of celebrities talk about it. You know, Chris Tucker and him was good friends. He talked about it, but where I learned this from was this one guy. He wasn't super famous, but I can't remember this motherfucker's name. But I'm gonna tell you, he looked like that dude, that rapper Ja Rule. He looked like Ja Rule, but he was a comedian, a little short. He looked like a fat Ja Rule, but I can't remember.
Kevin Hart?
No, this guy not even famous. I can't stand this motherfucker now.